Hey, English 3050 Awesomes. How we doing? All right, welcome to our week 5 discussion post WikiHow teaming up, grouping up, forming teams, right? Getting collaborative video. That's a very long title. I probably won't title it that, okay? Week 5 discussion, WikiHow teaming up. Recall so far in the previous 2 videos, going back to the introduction or the overview video, excuse me, it's kind of beginning to kind of introduce Project 2A, and I'll talk more specifically about Project 2A. I really want us to that's why I did the overview videos. Here's what we're looking at this week. Then the second video I came out with, I said very specifically, start here, kind of in a way, right? How to contribute to WikiHow, how to format a WikiHow beginning, WikiHow for students kind of thing, or a beginner's guide, or you have an introduction for WikiHow. So start kind of there, and then selected topics, right? Looking for topics, requested topics, using that one page that we looked at the other day to find a topic, right? So for this project, our topic selection is key. And I know I've said that in almost every single video, and you're like, okay, Corey, we get it. But it's true. I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm not saying that to be you know what or anything. Really, having taught this assignment, which can be extremely fun, it can be so enjoyable, and there's a lot you get out of it. But if you don't select the right topic off the top, it can get kind of cumbersome. So I'm really trying to help us. Really impressing upon us to really think about our topic selection right off the bat. I used to kind of wait and save this for later and really talk about Project 2A and stuff like that first, but I feel like the topic selection is actually the first component that we must get right, okay? And we must get into teams sooner rather than later, and then we'll learn some of the more granular details about WikiHow and writing instructions in general, and using active verbs versus passive verbs, and writing instructions and how to kind of sequence them, using graphics, et cetera, user testing, all those kind of things we'll learn, we'll get to, right? But most importantly, this week, spend some time on that WikiHow topic selection website. Try to pair as close as you possibly can. You might not get a one-to-one correlation. You might not get the perfect match, and I'm sorry about that. Find something still maybe within your wheelhouse. I think, as I said in the last video, something that you're still interested in and that you can still contribute to the WikiHow community, right? In their genre of writing instructions, which we're going to look at some more later this week, or probably into next week. Okay. I hope that makes sense. Right? I'm really encouraging you to kind of like spend some time on the WikiHow topic selection page. I believe it's this one here. Yeah. Find a suggested topic to write about. Either pick a category and kind of scroll down through there and find one, right? I recommend that you find a couple, just in case if you come back and that one's gone. All right. So for your, so I want you to post your ideas for WikiHow. Okay. Now, these ideas should come from that list, right? Maybe have 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, or, feel free to say, okay, here are some of the specific ones that I found. And if these are gone, I'm really kind of interested in, baking cakes, right? Or I'm really, really, really interested in how to install something, right? I'm really, really interested in how to remodel this or whatever, right? Whatever your level of interest is, see if you can really try to find either some specifics, and if the specifics aren't quite there just yet, get the overall idea and the concept, right, of where within that WikiHow community do you see some responses that you feel like you would be interested in contributing to, right? So if it's in automotive, is it in tire, whatever, repairing tire, that's this type of thing. See, I don't know anything about cars, so I shouldn't use that as an example. But anyway, you get the idea, right? Try to narrow your topic down as much as you possibly can, but something that still still will contribute to WikiHow, and that hopefully has some shared interest for you. And then then your responses, find people who have shared interests, and we're going to make teams, form teams, group up and work collaboratively together, because there's a lot on this project. You'll be glad you have your teammates. I promise you. Okay. All right, guys, that does it for this video for me. I'm sure I'll be back to talk to you again soon, but I think this gets us started this week. I wish you all a most wonderful week. Take care. And above all, stay safe and stay awesome. Bye.